Hi guys, this is NHB, Crazy Just Might Work on Instagram. Today I'm going to be showing you one of my designs, which is called Ocean Spray. It's one I've only done very recently, as you can see from my phone, 3 days ago, but it was a very popular design. I made this for my husband to wear, and if you can see in this photo, it gets its name from the fact that it looks like the rocks and the spray from the ocean coming off it. I don't know if you can see that very well. The light's not great here at the moment. So it's a hook only design. It's very straightforward. It's just a little bit unusual because it's kind of got an asymmetrical feel to each section. So let's get on with it. So here's one I made myself, for myself rather. Made it myself for myself. And some of my other favorite colors. So you can see when you stretch it out, you really do have this asymmetrical pattern that then reverses. So it kind of gives it a little bit of a woven look. And it's up this way that you can see this is like the rocks and the spray, the ocean spray going over this side. So anyway, a bit fanciful, but most of my names are. Alright, so we're going to do it today in, I thought we'd go for some bright colours for contrast. There's my red, black, and I think that's Persian white. These ones I think are the pearl ones, the red and the black dual lay bands. Anyway, I'm going to use the red and the black. I'm going to use the red on this side, the black on this side, and the gold through those two center bands there that have got the black here. Alright, so let's get started. It's a really straightforward pattern. We're going to start on this side, and we're just going to put on 1, 2, 3, 4 bands. After our cap band, of course. So I'll use, for the cap band, I'll use our center band colour. So cap band, figure 8 onto there. And then we're going to use this, go 1, and then only going through the left hand band each time. 2, 3, 4, like so. Then we're going to collect up these ones and not this last one here. So we're just going to leave that one on there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 bands are going to go through the center band colour, which is in my case is the Persian white. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bands over the top, like that. I'm going to turn that around. And on this side, we're going to add 3 bands. The first band is going to be added through the first 2, like that, so 1 of each colour. And then the other 2 are just going to go through the left hand band of that one we've put on, like so. And then we're going to gather up everything. Oops. But the last 2. Sorry, that was a big pause. So I'm going to gather up those 2 with a center band. So 3 loops. 1, 2, 3. Leaving 1 loop of the colour we've just done, and 1 loop of the center colour. So you've got 4 bands on there, like that. We're nearly to the end of the pattern. Well, we are to the end of the pattern because we're going to start the 4 bands that we put on here by passing the first band through all of those. So that's 1, and then all the rest are going to go onto the left. So that's 2, 3, 4, like so. Grab a centre band and pull it through everything but that final band. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 bands going over. Oh, not that last one. Like so. It's at this point it gets turned around. However it makes it easier for you, I just usually pinch the base. It's harder to demonstrate than it is just to do. I usually just pinch the base below the loops that are on there when I turn it around. Okay, so now we've got 3 bands of the next colour, and the first band is going to go through 2. 1, 2, one of each colour, one of each of the other colours we're using on, because I think it's a good 3 colour bracelet. So it's gone through those 2 left bands. The other 2 are just going to go on the left hand loop of the band before, like so. Grab another of that centre colour and put it through the first 3 bands, 1, 2, 3. So we've left 2 bands on there, put it through 3, rehook that, and you've got 4 on there, and you've completed another section. So let's get through that again. So we need 4 bands. So if you set it up beforehand, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 bands of one colour. Then you have the centre band. Then you have 3 bands of the next colour. And then another centre band. So that'll be the pattern. Alrighty. So the first band of this colour goes through all of them. Next band only goes through the left hand of the previous, and that works for these as well, just through that left hand one. So when we've done these ones, we should have 4 red ones we've just put on. So we have that 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one's looped around, so we've got 5 bands, 5 loops rather, sitting on the hook. So we grab that centre band and hook it through 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which leaves 1 red loop on there. We're going to pinch it. Try and keep your bands straight. Easier to straighten it out now than after. So pinch those and then turn it around. Or slide it up to the end of your hook. Or do a transfer, but since it's only 3 loops on there, it's a pretty quick turnaround. Alright, so now we've got the 3 loops on there facing that way, and we're on to our next colour where we have 3 bands. The first one goes on the left 2 bands, like so, and then on just the left loop, on just the left loop, and to finish off this section we're going to grab the centre band and put it just through the first 3 loops, leaving 2 different colours loops on there, and we've completed that section. So when you stretch it out, you really get that asymmetrical effect, like so. I'm really liking this one. It sits closer together when you use the dual lay bands. The thicker bands, it kind of bunches up a little. If you use the thinner bands, like on this one, I think these are the 600 pack bands, which I really like using for hook only. Actually, they give it a nice feel. They're soft to use. but see how it sort of spreads out a little more, where these ones have got a bit more tension on them, and it brings the design back in towards itself a little bit more. Okay, I'll do that just one more time, and we might just set up those colours again because I think it's easy. So we need 4 bands of the first colour in your pattern, and we need a centre band, then we need 3 bands on the opposite side, and a centre band again. Okay, so first band goes through all of them, like so. Next 3 bands go just through the left of the previous one. So just through the left loop, just through the left loop, and just through the left loop. We should have 5 red loops on there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to pull that centre band through 4 of them, like so. Like that. That's the point at which you're going to turn it round. Sorry about the blur. There we go. Around. Okay, so we're on to the second colour. The first of those bands is going to go through the left 2, like so. And the other 2 are going to go just through that left-hand loop, like so, and like so. So we've got 4 black and 1 centre band, 1 gold. So we're going to take the next centre band, which is our final one for the section, through the first 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Or we could let go of the whole lot. I always seem to do that at least once per tutorial. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Like that. And when you rehook it, you should finish the pattern section with 4 bands left on it like that. And what I would just do is keep going. When you get to that point of finishing off, I would take a band of the colour that's not on the hook, slide it through, C-clip it to your cap band, and you'll have a lovely ocean spray bracelet. Up that way, it's the ocean spray bracelet. I'm not sure what it is down this way, but there we go. I'm really happy with that one. I think I might even finish that one off and wear it. Okie doke. So if you've liked this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not quite sure of the pattern, rewind and go back over it again. It really does help, I think, if you're not sure how the pattern's going, to lay out your bands like I did. So then you know, okay, I've got 4, 1, 3, 1, lay out a new section. Do it that way. As you can see, it goes really nicely with the jewel layer bands because of the way the bands sit. Please tag me on your Instagram posts, on the comments, on the photos, and hashtag crazy just might work and ocean spray bracelet. Please subscribe if you like my tutorials, if this has been helpful. I'm going to have more tutorials coming out on my designs, sometimes on other people's. And yeah, hopefully I will catch you later. Bye!